Well, there's a cloudy look at the Oregon coast and at Spanish Head Resort Hotel camera in Lincoln City. Thank you for joining us and thank you for watching Afternoon Live. You spring clean your house, so why not spring clean your finances? Our next guest says now is the perfect time to do it. We welcome the author of The Family Nest Egg, Laura Meier is back. Hi, Laura.
Hi, great to see you.
Yes, I love your sparkly shirt.
Oh, thank you. I didn't know if it's okay on camera, but I figure I'm not in studio. So.
No, you look fantastic, and I just want to go to Taylor Swift with you. I love it.
There you go.
All right. Well, let's talk finances. Okay, so you talk about consolidating our finances during the spring. Tell me a little more about that.
So spring cleaning your finances, I want you to think of it like spring cleaning our homes because we're more familiar with that. So the first thing you want to do is you're going to want to consolidate and streamline your finances. So imagine just like you go through a house, if it's all cluttered in all the different rooms, that's what it's like when our accounts are here, there, all over the place, and we don't know where they all are. So the first thing we want to do is consolidate it all into one place so we know where things are.
Okay, and I know sometimes people have a bank account with their money in it, but then they might have a credit union that they have their car loan. Do you recommend we consolidate everything into one area, or can you spread out a little?
You don't have to consolidate everything into one, location and one place to manage it all, but you want to have it all at least listed in one place so your family, something happened to you especially, could pick it up and know this is where dad banks at, or mom banks at, or my spouse banks at. And have it all in one place, and just don't have too many of them where it's like a wild goose chase if people are trying to help you with that.
Okay, and so much is digital now. You can pay your bills online and so much else. Is that something you recommend?
Absolutely. So you can think of the digital housing of your assets similar to upgrading the technology in your house, right? If you go in an old home, you're like, these outlets don't work for the technology we have now. So just like you would want to upgrade your home with technology, you want to upgrade all of your finances. No more paper files everywhere. You can have them online. Of course, the key is you want to make sure they're always secured, but by having them all kind of gathered in one place to access things, it's going to make things a lot easier.
Yes, and my husband and I love the online banking and the online bill pay, but one thing we found is you have to check it every month. You kind of just assume sometimes when they take it out automatically, and then all of a sudden your cable bill, month after month after month, starts jumping up, and it's like that online can bite you.
There's something about having that bill arrive at your house that you go, oh, wait a second, did we really spend this much? And so when it is online, you do still have to, go in and make sure that you're spending correctly. And that's kind of to our next point, if you will, which is a budget reassessment that we recommend. Because like you said, maybe we're not paying attention to everything we're paying for. And that's similar to when you go in your house to clean it up and you go, does my kid still need this stuffy anymore? Or, do I still need this shirt? It's going to be very similar where, go back into your online account that you're talking about, right? And look at what the purchases were the last 30 days and ask yourself, did I need to spend that money, or do I still want to pay on that expense? Because that's really going to help you, save a few more dollars and then really simplify your budget quite a bit.
And that could be a real reality check. When you go back and you look over the last 30 days, and it's so smart, you're right, but it's not fun. It's not fun to see where you're spending your money.
You'll see that little DoorDash habit we all have adds up real quick.
It certainly does.
Those accounts. Yeah.
Yes, and you talk about being proactive with your tax planning, which of course is important coming right off of tax day. I'm sure a lot of people were real surprised.
Right. Yeah, I mean, how many of us looked at our tax bill and said, what do you mean I wasn't expecting it to be this or this or that? Well, tax planning is not something that was meant to be done once a year. So we compare that to home maintenance, where it's like, you don't wait until, the roof is already leaking before you send somebody up before, winter comes to make sure that everything's intact. And that's like how it is with taxes. You want to be looking at your taxes in real time going forward so you can make smart decisions along the way. And that will actually help determine what that tax bill is going to be at the end of the year.
Yes, and what about estate planning?
Well, estate planning, of course, that's my specialty. So I'm going to preach that all day long. But, estate planning really is the foundation of a home, if you will. Because if there's a crack in it, meaning you haven't done your estate planning, and the second something hits, that earthquake or windstorm, of course, I'm in California, up in Portland. I don't know all the weather you guys deal with. But the second something hits, that house can fall. And so with estate planning, every single person out there absolutely needs to have a will, a trust. They need to meet with their lawyer and they need to make sure that it's up to date and current. So when those
Yeah.
storms in life hit, those unexpected things happen, your home is secure, your estate is secure, and your family is going to have, be able to help you in those times of need without having that house fall down on them.
Yes. I always learn so much from you, Laura. Thank you very much.
Oh, so good to see you.
You too. And her book again is called The Family Nest Egg. We'll have more information about it on our website at KETU.com. And we'll be right back with more Afternoon Live right after this.